Back on the record in cause number 323442, State of Texas versus Eddie M. Wynn. Mr. Wynn, you were sworn in earlier. We've sworn you in earlier on your case. Now, I think the court left off asking you whether or not you, when we look at the state's exhibit number 1 was the misdemeanor plea admonishment and the trial court certification and the discovery certification, those documents that you acknowledged that you signed and initialed. And the question was whether or not Mr. Boudreaux, your attorney, went over these documents with you. You said, yeah. Then the court asked whether or not did you read and understand everything that's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And you've read everything that's in these documents, you understood?
Yes, sir.
Everything in these documents, true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Boudreaux, you're advising counsel, Mr. Wynn, is there any evidence that he's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, sir.
Mr. Wynn, your attorney, Mr. Boudreaux, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Wynn, are we going forward on with his
Yes,
plea? So, Mr. Wynn, the court will accept your plea of no contest. The court will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. The court will also find that your pleas and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And the court will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, as I stated, I believe 180 days probated over 15 months, a $500 fine plus court costs, 80 hours of community service, CWI standard plus interlock.
Okay, now, Mr. Wynn, the state is offering that you serve 180 days in Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail on this case because you will be placed on probation for 15 months. During this 15-month probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs of $457. It comes to a total, the fine and court costs come to a total of $957. You'll also be required to pay $60 a month probation fees, $15 each month for your urinalysis fee, and you would have to pay the Jefferson County DWI education class and initial evaluation fee of $125 on the day of the plea, and follow the recommendations contained in the initial evaluation. Should there be further evaluations needed, you'll be required to pay $50. Now, the total amount that you would have to pay per month on this case is $145 per month. Mr. Wynn, would you be able to pay $145 per month?
I'll try my best, sir.
100, okay. Let me,
I will.
okay, you'll be able to pay the $145 per month.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Wynn, you will also be required to perform 80 hours of community service, and you would have to attend the DWI education class and an alcohol assessment and install an interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate. And you would also have to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation order. Mr. Wynn, do you understand the state's offer?
The thing I wanted to ask about that is any vehicle that's under my name.
Any vehicle that you own or operate.
Okay, because I own vehicles, but one is my wife, she drives it. One is my sister.
Well,
She
any
drives
vehicle, any vehicle that you own or operate.
I was gonna, if I turn in my vehicle and turn in my license plate.
Well, I can't give you any legal advice. I mean, your attorney
Okay,
can
Okay.
give you advice on that. He could talk to your probation officer.
yes,
Okay, now, Mr. Wynn, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Nguyen, stand over here on the X in front of the court clerk, and right here, where your attorney is.
Okay.
And there'll be some paperwork